Hello, I'm Casey Baugh. I've been a professional artist for 26 years, living and working in Brooklyn, and this is my studio. I've been drawing since I can remember. You know, as a little kid, sketching and doodling and drawing, dinosaurs and different things. And when I was around 11 or 12, I started doing portraits for friends, and from there I sort of became obsessed with trying to express myself. And I really wanted to say things, and I didn't know what to do, but I found the avenue of art to be my way of expressing. At that point, it was like trying to absorb as much as possible from other artists or filmmakers, or, in this case, a lot of my inspirations come from McQueen too, with just the creative act of taking an idea and looking at objects for inspiration, transforming them into a story. Like seeing these examples of like this fire that I wanted to not emulate, but sort of like fuel my own fire from their torch, and bring that into my own work to tell my stories. I don't want to pretend to know exactly McQueen's definition of why he was fascinated with the skull. For me, it has my meaning of, we all have skulls within us behind our skin. For me, the representation of the gold skull was kind of this idea of we are all human, and although skulls can represent death or mortality or these things, for me it's almost more comforting seeing a skull, in that it's like it's all of us. And the reason for the gold skull in this way is this is a show I'm working on about our obsession with gold and these things, the veneer on the outside. And the skull is sort of, in my mind, it's called youth. So in my mind, it's like, we are born, we die, but we're always this symbol, which is the skull, which is in a weird way, it's like eternal. It's outside of death and life. It's just like the representation of us as humans. And for some reason, it's comforting for me and it fascinates me. I think if I were to tell or give some sort of words of advice to an emerging artist, it would be to trust your instinct and listen to yourself. Open your ears and your eyes for information and knowledge, but when it comes down to the story you tell, the way you tell it, you've got to follow your own gut. There is no right way, there's your way. And as long as you're being authentic and true to that, it will be a pure amplification of you, and the work will speak out.